Shout out to J&J.
So I just want to send a shout out to J&J Sports for having me once again.
This is, episodes, man. You guys got a real good thing going on.
Yeah. Well, I thought we definitely had to cover Dallas Cowboys tight end Jake Ferguson's extension.
Let's do it.
So he went from a fourth-round pick to the highest-paid Dallas Cowboys tight end in history. And the new deal, do you think with the new deal, has he been established as the tight end number one?
Yeah, because the number says it all. I feel like, that I like his story, the fact that he didn't start number one draft pick. He had to really come up and get it.
Yeah, the contract details, he signed a 4-year, $52 million extension, $30 million guaranteed, and $12 million signing bonus.
Oh, yeah. So that's perfect.
Yeah, and timing is kind of everything with this because they actually signed him ahead of this is the contract year for him, but they signed him a year early. So I think in some ways they're probably going to end up saving money on that.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And so how significant is it for them to lock him up now rather than maybe seeing his price increase after a good year?
No, that's smart. Like you said, saving money. That is saving money because let's say if they didn't do that and he's snapping and doing his thing and, the numbers are showing and he's doing his thing, now you got to pay that.
There's a bidding war with other teams.
Yeah, so that was smart. That was definitely smart of them. And the fact that they're still able to keep Dak Prescott, they're still able to have some of these superstars, add on a few more.
And considering he's a receiving threat, they're going to pair him with Lamb and Pickens now.
Oh, yeah.
So they're going to be...
They're going to have some fun with that. That's going to be fun. And that's what I'm saying. They can do trick plays. They can do a lot of stuff with him.
And so do you think that, this is going to help considering they're going to try to save some money? They have player or deals coming up for people like Micah Parsons and Deron Bland.
Right. So, yeah, absolutely. And as far as Parkins, he doesn't have an extension or nothing yet, right?
No, not yet. He's kind of playing on the final year of his contract, but it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Pickens.
What's going to happen with him, for sure.
And, looking at his on-field impact, he went from being, just a fourth-round rookie to a Pro Bowler.
Oh, yeah.
His rookie year, he played all 16 games, started 8 of them. He caught 19 passes for 174 yards and 2 touchdowns. And he had his breakout season in 2023. Full-time starter, a Pro Bowler, and he got 71 receptions for 761 yards and 5 touchdowns.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
And they have a real good connection on the seam ball, Prescott and Ferguson do. And I'm kind of curious, how has the connection with Dak Prescott maybe influenced the Cowboys to want to extend Ferguson long term?
I think that them having a good relationship just shows that interest. Like, okay, it seems like the because you always kind of want to see how your quarterback connecting with with certain players. Like, oh, okay, they're really connecting. Let's kind of keep him in the mix,
Yeah, it was fun to see him kind of have that breakout, too. And there were times when you see Dak and you think he's either going to get sacked or something's going to happen, and he doesn't have, a way out. But then you see him hit Ferguson, and they get that first down.
Exactly. And that's why the tight end position is so important. Yeah.
He had a pretty frustrating year in 2024. He had actually admitted himself. He said he wasn't satisfied with his play, and he did have a knee injury and a concussion.
Okay.
But he didn't score a touchdown during the regular season either, which was actually the first time in his whole time.
Honestly, I'll give that a pass. Because if you had a concussion, then I'll give you a pass.
Yeah, I was curious about that. Like, if the Cowboys were maybe concerned or if they should be concerned about his down year in 2024.
I would say have that kind of concern there, but just, still have faith in him and what he can do. He's worth the money.
I agree for sure. And, I'm kind of curious about how much pressure is on him, getting this contract if he's going to do better than his Pro Bowl season in 2023.
Right. Like, now we got to really see it now because it's like they invested in you. You had the concussion, but, I think he's still going to be okay.
And, looking at the Cowboys' offensive scheme and, the players that they have on offense, how much is it going to benefit Ferguson to have Lamb and Pickens on either
Oh,
end?
it's gonna make him. It's gonna make it easier. It's gonna make it. He ain't gonna have no concussions like that, because they can trick him up and he can just slide through every time, sneak through here, sneak through there, and get him down the field.
He's going to be seeing a lot more single coverage then.
Oh
they're
yeah,
going to be doubling up.
It's gonna be hard because tight ends, people, they don't really lock in with the tight ends. Once they pass them linebackers, yeah.
And, looking at the legacy going on with the tight ends in Dallas, he is following in some legendary footsteps. He's got the Wisconsin roots, and I know Wisconsin's known for making tight ends.
Yeah.
And he did set school records for consecutive games with a reception, 47, and he is second all-time among Wisconsin tight ends for career receptions, 145.
Okay.
And, he did successfully end up kind of taking Dalton Schultz's starting job because he ended up getting signed. Schultz got signed by the Texans.
Yeah.
He's still a starter over there.
Right.
But,
but he was going to be with the Cowboys originally.
Yeah, he was with the Cowboys, and then the Cowboys decided to keep Ferguson instead.
Okay.
But Schultz was definitely worth it. He's done a lot of good work for the Texans.
Oh, yeah.
How much did it help Ferguson to have somebody like Dalton Schultz around?
It helped a lot because Schultz is a beast. I mean, even still right now with the Texans, and I think the Texans just played their first preseason game, you guys. But, yeah, it helps a lot.
And people have made that Jason Witten comparison, former Cowboys tight end who is definitely headed to the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
But with somebody like Ferguson, I see a little bit more of a Travis Kelce because he's a lot more of a pass catcher and he gets a lot of yards after the catch. We see him breaking a lot of tackles.
Kind of like, I would agree. Shout out to Travis.
And one of the things that definitely stuck out for Ferguson for me early on, I'd say that 2023 season when he had that major breakout. There was a game against the Seahawks, and he had made a first down, and one of the Seahawks safeties was kind of standing over him, kind of talking trash. So then he got up and got right in his face and did the whole first down move.
Gotcha.
And,
Yeah. Okay.
Me and a lot of other people in Cowboys Nation like to see that because we want to see someone with that attitude.
That dog,
we're not going to get shoved around.
Exactly,
we're not
like you're not, yeah.
And right after that interaction, Jamal Adams gets right in his face, the Seahawks safety, and he actually gave him a little tap on the chin.
Okay.
It didn't look like it was that big of a deal.
Yeah,
it was just more trying to antagonize him.
I mean, yeah, it is what it is. That's the defense's job to kind of get you pumped up, really. That's all they're doing is pumping them up.
And then after that interaction, it was pretty cool. You see Dak walk up, and you see him going like, hey, chill out.
Right. He's the mediator for sure, yeah.
So to show that kind of attitude, how does that help the entire team, like the offense and the defense?
I feel like it toughens, on the offense side, it toughen them up, like tough, right? On the defense side, it shows, okay, we need to match this energy on defense. The next time we get it's our possession, we got to turn up. Yeah.
What's interesting with him, too, is he's got an interesting nickname, which for previous Cowboys tight ends, we haven't heard. Jason Witten, he didn't have a nickname. Dalton Schultz, no nickname. But they call Jake Ferguson Big Biscuit.
Okay.
I like that. It's a pretty cool.
Yeah. It's different. Yeah.
So, with Ferguson now as the, tight end number one.
Yeah, starting. Yeah.
Do you think that it was helpful for him to have actually been drafted by the Cowboys and kind of developed by the Cowboys? Now they're deciding to keep him?
Yeah, I think so, too. I think the fact that they actually took the time with him, and even after the concussion stuck with him, and because, nowadays, we've seen in the NFL, somebody gets hurt, they dropping you. They're pushing you to the back, to the side, but they didn't do that with him, so.
I agree. I think Ferguson, he's a competitor. He's got a good attitude, and I think he's going to be able to do a lot for the Cowboys. And that game where he was exchanging words with Jamal Adams, towards the end, he actually ended up catching the game winner right in front of
Right in
Adams.
front of. Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah. So that was his game then. That was a game for him that was just the highlight.
him kind of announcing to the world, "I've arrived, I'm here." And
Yeah.
it was a Thursday night football game, so there were a lot of people watching that one.
Oh yeah, and those are the ones that you don't think it would be that like it'll be intense like that.
I'm excited though. I think he's going to do an excellent job, and hopefully he makes another Pro Bowl in 2025.
Oh yeah, he's going back. So especially with that contract, he's going back.
J&J Sports.
Coming to y'all live in 2025.